So this is something that I've been wanting to talk for a long time. Obviously, when you think about dating in the modern world, it's so skewed because you have people online talking about things, and you have, people around you who are somewhat based. And then with everything that's happening around the world, inflation and everything, because when you think back to 10, not even 10, 20, 30, 40 years ago, people used to get married around an early age, and then, you know, with the resources and the things that they have. And at that time, people were able to manage around and grow together and live life. Whereas in the modern day, it's so difficult with the hyperinflation and the hyper-competitive world, the market, the business, the economy, and everything. And especially with social media, I feel like it has really destroyed us as people. I don't even use TikTok, don't even use Instagram, but in a way, I still am aware of the things that's happening because of how people have been influenced around us. Like, let's say you don't read the news, you don't know about this new trend or this thing that's happening at the moment, but then because of the people around you, or even the news, or you go outside, in a way you're gonna hear about it. In a way you're gonna be influenced in a way. So we live in very dark and difficult times. And honestly, I'm not a married man. Not right now. I can't be here telling you, okay, this is how it should be. This is what, you should do. Because I'm not where I am, and I'm not married. And I'm not even in a committed long-term relationship or whatever. Because the advice you really need to get here is from people who are actually in a healthy relationship, in a healthy, committed marriage. But with that said, you can gather knowledge, you can read books on how, to have secure attachment styles. At the end of the day, like, those things, like those people's ideas, the experience, that's gonna be in your head. And you gather all of these knowledge and all of these experiences that these people went through, and these points are valid. But then again, like, we have to do everything by ourselves. Like, there's the guidance, but then we have to walk this path and actually fix problems by ourselves. But honestly, I feel like this is honestly something all of us are kind of suffering right now. And it's not like men versus women. It's basically men plus women versus the problem. And the problem is everything that you see around us: social media, the influence, society, a lot of things. But then I think all of this comes down to you improving as a person, and then becoming a healthy individual, and then you get into a healthy relationship. And once you do that, I mean, you're gonna serve the society. Because, one strong individual, the more you level up, the more people around you, they see that, and you influence them, or they influence you, and then people grow together in a way that serves the society. It's quite interesting. I was thinking, You know, you have governments, you have countries with elections and all those things. And me personally, I didn't want to be involved or be a part of anything. But then once you start to really think, like imagine, like even me, I imagine myself in a few years, you know, a father, I have children, and then you have the government, because they're the country itself, they're going to influence what's going to happen to the society, and that society involves family, your children, people that you love, so everything is connected in a way. Okay, I feel like this video has kind of shifted away from what I really wanted to talk about. But the whole key point on what I'm trying to say is things are very difficult now, and social media obviously has been driving us to different places, like frying our brains because of dopamine, that quick, you know, gratification of scrolling, and then you compare people because of the people that you see, because we as humans, we're not supposed to like see 150 people at the same time. It kind of, even though subconsciously we know, okay, they're just people on the screen, but then there are parts in our brain that think otherwise. And then the moments when you're outside in the real world, and then something clicks because of something you saw on the internet. And it's quite difficult. I want to say more things, but I realize there's so much going on at the moment. I could have even told myself, okay, I'm not gonna record, I can prepare this thing, okay, I'm gonna think about this thing, or, you know, put some bullet points or whatever, and then actually organize everything and talk. But then I've made a promise to myself, like I would record videos for a certain period of time and post them every Monday for a certain period of time. And yeah, I'm gonna keep doing this. And I guess the more I do it, the more I'll be able to express the thoughts in my head and get better with time. And you get like more of a generic, authentic vibe of what's really going on. And obviously one day I'm gonna come back and see this, and it's always nice to see where you were and see where you are in the future. Obviously, like relationships, and not just like, you know, romantic ones, like with friends, family, and even animals, is something that I want to talk more about in the future. Have a great day.